murder in the making. Strong. Something tells me, maybe it was a voice in my head. Something tells me, rough roads lie ahead. I read your mind, I can smell your demons beyond. You read my mind, now you are shedding tears. I have let go, turned my back, there is no...
Is happening? What's happening, everybody? This is Fabulous B with Florida Metal Radio. Today's episode, I've got Severed Son with me. So, what's happening, guys?
What's up? What's going on? Much.
Hey, guys. So, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for agreeing to try to suffer with me through a lot of the technical difficulties from the past 9 episodes. So, yeah, this time I'm making sure to try to cut out a lot of those extra hiccups. So we've you guys tell me a little bit about yourselves, and well, to everybody, where you guys are, what you guys are doing.
My name's Kevin. I play guitar. I do rhythm and lead. As of right now, we just one guitar player, but we're kind of looking into maybe doing 2. Been playing a long time. Definitely taking lessons. Still have no ability, but and all sorts of music, everything from jazz to blues to heavy metal to the heavier metal to fusion stuff. Pretty well too. Yes, that's my I'm mastered in that. I got a PhD in the flute.
That's awesome. So, so who are some of your influences? I mean, yeah.
It's all over the place. So, like for all of us or just him? For Kevin, it's mostly Liberace.
Oh, Liberace. Okay.
It's like and anything with a pink tutu.
Oh, Elton John then.
Pantera, Black Label, Black Sabbath, old Metallica, Opeth, Dream Theater. Quit whacking off, Ricky. Now's not the time, all right? I know you need to save yourself $40, but now's not the time. Joe's getting loaded.
Next one is Daryl on bass.
Yeah, I'm Daryl. I'm the bass player, so they tell me.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Been with the band now, what, 4 or 5 years, something like that. I'm getting too old to remember.
Still not sure if he's in the band. We're
I'm still in trial period. Yeah, I mostly play like 5 and 6 string bass. Been playing since I was 19, and that's 18, 19. That's been a long time ago. So I've been playing a long, long time. But
right
moved from North Carolina to Florida, joined up with these guys, and been playing with them ever since. But not like that. I mean,
right.
It does feel good. It does feel good from time to time. He's got this nice bald head, you grab a hold of it and just kind of.
Oh yeah, grab the ears and like a handlebars, right?
There you go. Ride that bitch, make it squeal.
They got me confused with somebody else.
So Daryl, who's some of your influences, man, on bass?
Steve Harris, Sting, actually. Sting is actually probably the guy who made me want to get into playing the bass in the first place. I grew up listening to old Police in the 70s and punk bands and stuff like that, and it made me kind of want to pick up the bass. And so besides that, Geezer Butler, of course, Les Claypool. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank at this point, but Madonna. Madonna's a mean bassist,
right? Katy Perry. I mean, some of those.
Katy
Perry, yeah, Katy Perry.
We happen to know for a fact she's good at the skin flute.
Yeah, just go ahead and mute her videos and just watch. I mean, they're great.
But I mean, musically, mean, I'm into all kinds of music, really. But metal-wise, Sabbath, of course, Slayer, lots of death metal. Big fan of Bolt Thrower, DSI, Morbid Angel, stuff like that. Mostly older school, death metal. Death, of course.
And then we wonder how he joined us.
Yeah, because we're not that. So, but that's cool. I mean,
right.
You got to have influence. I mean, I've played in all kinds of bands. I've played country bands. I've played in a reggae band once for about 6 months. I was filling in for some guys, and this wasn't like, fake reggae band. I mean, these guys were, dreads. They were from Jamaica and everything else. Their bass player broke his arm, couldn't play, and I was playing at a show that was across the street from where they were playing, and they came over to check us out. They were like, "Man, could you fill in for us on bass?" And I was like, "Yeah, give it a whirl." And had a lot of fun doing it. Reggae bass lines are a lot of fun to play. So.
Oh, hell yeah,
awesome.
man.
Long damn time ago.
Yeah. I've always said that if you can't listen to all music, then you're not truly a music lover. So, I mean, dude, reggae, I can listen to reggae all day long, man. Just the same as metal. So.
Yeah, it's not that far removed, really, if you trace it all back to its roots. I mean,
no, there's really not.
You look at bands like, it's not reggae, but look at like Soulfly and Sepultura and stuff like that.
Soulfly's that freaking Sepultura, that Brazilian.
Yeah,
no, man, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just scrolling through some Mexican metal, and I was like, man, this sounds like Mexican Hatebreed. This is pretty awesome.
we met some guys last time we went on tour. We went up to Jersey and we did a radio thing up there, Metallic Cave, and we met some guys from Colombia that were over here touring, and on the radio thing, they were actually really cool, and they were pretty mean.
Right on.
Musically.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they asked me how much in North America or in the United States, how much does a brick of cocaine cost? I was like, a brick of cocaine. I was like, is that the units you guys deal with? I'm like, yes. I was like, I don't know, man. A lot? I was like I bought it by the brick. It seems like an odd unit of measurement, but.
Hey, at least they're not saying a trunk load of cocaine or something like that.
Didn't it tell us it was like $15 or
something like that? It was like insanely cheap. It was like, oh my God.
Holy shit.
To any law enforcement personnel listening to this, we are not in possession of any bricks or truck loads of cocaine, anything like that.
Just come out and ask.
Right, because that was like one of the first things they asked. And we were like, what, you have a brick of cocaine?
Exactly.
Don't have it.
It's like prank caller.
This is Rod Vocals.
All right, man.
I'm the one that's been chatting back and forth with you.
Right.
Shit, man, I'm old school. I'm I'm from the 80s. I'm an 80s child. I was born in 72, so I grew up in the perfect realm of beginning with Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, all that good stuff, and jumping into the old thrash metal.
Okay.
And then
like DRI
and, then right
and
up
stuff?
DRI, Old Testament, Metallica when they first came out on the scene. Man, you name it. There's so many. Overkill, yeah. I'm finally going to get to see them after 30 fucking years.
Funny how you guys ask about your influence. Ordinarily, you could sit and talk all day about bands. Somebody asks you about your influence. Metallica and Overkill. And you got nothing else. You just draw blank.
And then, of course, graduated into the later 80s and then into the early 90s when Pantera came on the scene.
Right on.
And then, which was phenomenal. I mean, I'd live to go to like Pantera shows and Metallica shows back then when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just kind of do my own thing. My vocal coach tells me I sing in tritones, and I was like, whatever the fuck that is. And
family friendly.
I guess it's pretty unique, So,
okay.
But yeah, I mean that's my influences.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on the influences side of things, man. I'm also an 80s child, so I was born in 75. So,
okay.
yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that you're talking Right, there you go. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that you're, saying that were influences, I could definitely relate to. I found DRI and nuclear assault and stuff like that at a young age, and I don't think I've
Nuclear
ever let
assault's
go.
awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, man, nuclear assault was amazing. Um,
Yeah.
I kind of got in.
Forbidden, death,
Oh
and
yeah,
you name it. No.
I actually found the industrial side of things in the early '90s as well with Nine Inch Nails and Ministry and stuff. So,
No, Fear Factory. That was my.
Fear Factory.
oh yeah, Fear Factory is amazing. All right, so who else we got in the band?
We got the youngest one, which kind of saved our ass because we couldn't hold a drummer forever, and it's actually my youngest son.
Okay.
We kidnapped him. He's under restriction. He can't go anywhere. He's chained to the fucking bus when we go out.
Right on.
But it's my son Ricky on drums,
Okay.
and
right,
he
Rick.
has a shitload of influences he can tell you about.
Yeah.
Stuff you like. What are influences? Stuff you like. What stuff do I like?
See, instantly, you're like, I can't remember.
So you like
ABCs. ABCs are nice.
ABCs.
Wiggles.
Yes, Wiggles.
Dora.
Wiggles.
He didn't like Barney though. He hated that.
What?
Fucking Barney.
What about Blue's Clues? You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like I said, he's young, man. He
He's still.
listens to anything from freaking classic all the way up to pretty much everything metal, everything. I mean, he's in all the shit,
Right on.
which is awesome.
So.
I'll even listen to if I have to.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Ricky. Who is a drummer that you look up to the most right now?
Oh, for sure, Vinnie Paul.
Vinnie Paul? Good choice, man.
Vinnie.
Good choice.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, guys. So, all right.
Sean. That was our previous number. That guy
Nice.
is a good guy. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that, bands are a lot of, there's a lot of times, you go through change ups and mix ups and stuff like that. But as long as everybody keeps a good time and with one another, it's not too bad. So, so what do you guys got coming up? I mean, as far as you guys working on any new material, or are you planning on tour or anything?
God, it's as far as material goes, it's like a never-ending waterfall.
Yeah,
Right now,
we've got a shitload of ideas.
maybe a little too much, but it's kind of like if you start practicing on the other stuff, all of a sudden you're like, a riff comes out, and then you start writing. So it's recent. It's been, I don't know, probably 10 new items within like a month and a half. I mean,
Right, and we got 5, I think, new finished songs.
Yeah, we pretty much got a new EP. We're just getting it all polished up before we start thinking about studio time and all that stuff.
And then
Right on.
this tour, we're touring in June.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna go up the East Coast. We're gonna start in Jersey at Dingbats on June 11th.
Okay.
And then from there we're gonna go to Bar 13 in Wilmington, Delaware, on Philadelphia Pike. That's June 12th. And then June 13th we'll be at 611 Cafe in Frederick, Maryland, with
Okay.
a band called Offensive. They're touring, and there's a bunch of bands down there playing with them, and we just happened to be able to hop on the show when we told them we were touring through as well.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, and then from there, we're not sure if we're going to hit Philly or go a little bit north to Philly, back to that way, or if we're going to go south to Virginia. And then we have a couple other dates in between there to fill, possibly, and then June. Oh, shit, you're making me think here. This is dangerous. This is why I have a calendar. I think it's June 17th.
Either 16th or 17th, I can't remember.
All
these tour dates can be found on our website at www.severedson.com/tour, I think it is. But if it's not /tour, it's just there's a tour tab on the website. You can see.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
June 18th is a Thursday. That's ground
Ground zero.
in Spartanburg, South Carolina. The 19th.
That's Clayton Beverage in Clayton, North Carolina.
In North Carolina, and then the 20th we're working on a date in Tennessee, in like Nashville or Memphis, one of those.
Okay.
So between that we got like I think the 14th, 15th, and 16th that we don't really have anything right now. We may take a couple days off because that's just a lot straight in a row.
Oh yeah.
You got to empty the shit on the bus, especially with me on that bitch.
So, I mean, you guys don't have a whole lot of dates down here in Florida, though, right?
We have April 18th in Newport Richey at the Verona.
Okay.
As of after that, we don't really have anything. We're kind of going to try and work the new material out, maybe get it cleaned up so that we can actually take it with us. We're doing a video shoot too. March 1st, we're starting a video for one of the songs on the CD called "Full of Grace."
Okay.
And then we have to finish that. We're doing the one scenes on March 1st, and then we'll have to finish the rest of it on a later date after that.
Now, I mean, are you guys shooting that close to where you live, or at a studio, or where you?
We're actually going to Plant City because we needed a strip club for it. So
Sweet.
And we have a friend down there that's Showgirls in Plant City that's talked to them, and we can do it there. So,
Oh hell yeah, that's pretty badass.
right.
Yeah. So Showgirls March 1st. I'll go ahead and put that in my calendar.
There you go. Come on down.
Hell yeah, I'll be an extra.
Closed. The place will be closed when we're there. We're doing it on off hours, so we'll be there from the morning until probably a little bit into the afternoon.
Okay.
So we can't do it when it's live because they got business to run, you know.
Right. I mean, and then there's also like congressmen and stuff like that don't want to be seen because that could hurt re-election stuff.
Yeah. Why is he in the video?
So this has probably been one of the more interesting interviews. We've already talked about bricks of cocaine. We've already talked about strip clubs. So you guys are my type of people.
I don't know if that's good or bad. They're waiting for our asses. They're coming June 1. Mark that down. Especially since I just shared everything on every metal thing all the way down the coast.
You're gonna see the black van waiting outside each venue that says free Wi-Fi across it.
I'm gonna bring a brick of baby powder just for that, just in case they do. Hey, you know what they say? Good, any publicity is good publicity. So hey.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Van's never done full DEA with baby powder.
I did. I did the same thing in high school with oregano with my dean.
That's funny because they just popped some house. They raided some house and they found all this like pounds and pounds and pounds of oregano in it. They thought it was marijuana. That was funny as hell. It was an Italian something or other.
Oh, that's.
There's a spray of cocaine strapped to the car. He gets there and it's a bag of Fruit Loops.
Yep.
Hey man, don't knock the Fruit Loops.
Well, I know, man. Fruit Loops could make you just as wired as as the cocaine. So
I don't know. I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to sound wrong, but I like eating pebbles better.
Yeah. At least you don't like eating Bam Bam. All right, guys. So we've got a couple of songs that I got on. I see that you guys are on Spotify and you guys have some up on your website and whatnot like that. So are there any other avenues that people can find you, like iTunes or anything?
Yeah, we're on all the any streaming and any cell service.
You just type in Severed Son in Google,
Right.
and you'll find stuff on us. Some of it's really old, so don't judge us.
Yeah, and there was that one thing with the donkey show down in Tijuana. That wasn't us. That was us.
That one has a little tilde over the U.
It wasn't us. They looked like us, but it was our stunt doubles. We swear to God.
Right on, stunt doubles. Hell yeah. So which song are we going to be playing for you guys tonight?
You got Strength Judged by Power, correct?
Yes, I do.
That's probably a good one to start with.
That's a good one to start with. All right. So I am going to go ahead and play Strength Judged by Power by Severed Son. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put you guys on hold because it actually carries over the audio from both the call and the song. So we'll go ahead and play this, and we'll get you, and then we'll come right back to you, okay?
All right, great. www.severedson.com. Shameless plug. And he's chasing the bubbles around the bowl. I think
I'll play a song. It would have been fun if we could have had it open.
Oh, you're going to read into the devil, huh?
And I'm telling you, it's the devil's in everything here.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
hearing
man.
it on good land.
Nice. So, yeah, dude, I just wanted to thank you guys so much once again for being on the show with me. It's been an awesome time talking with y'all. I'd definitely love to see you guys whenever you're, in the area or, whenever you guys come close. What's that?
Where are you located? Where are you located?
I'm located on the east coast of Orlando, so over by Cocoa Beach area.
Oh, okay.
I think I've seen you guys out here. I think you all played with the dude one time out at Ashley's Sports Page.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a couple years back. I think I saw you guys out there and got a couple stickers from y'all and kind of grew from there. But
right on.
yeah, dude. So like I said, just wanted to thank you guys for being on the show. Whenever you guys, I'm going to keep a close, eye on you guys' calendar, and I'll probably be out at one of y'all shows here in the future.
Right on. We appreciate you having us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And basically, the whole purpose for my this channel, this radio station, is just to try to help get more listeners, more fans, people that have probably not heard you before. Now they've heard you, and now you've got new fans. So that's that's my whole purpose for wanting to do this.
These assholes and they're freaking cocaine.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably where I'm at right now too. People are like, they're like, "Holy shit, Brad! I didn't know that side of you." So anyways. Well, guys, thanks again for being on the show, and you guys be safe out there on the road, and I look forward to hearing from some new stuff from y'all. So y'all have a good one, okay?
Right on, man. Stay metal.
All right, you too, dude.
All right, later.
Bye-bye. All right, everybody. Just want to go ahead and wrap this up and say thank you to all of you that have watched the show tonight. Thank you to Severed Son. All the guys there in Severed Son, those are some awesome guys. Just as last time I messed it up with Shadow of the Earth. Totally sorry about that, guys. I was experiencing some issues here in the studio. Everything's been corrected. So, like I said, like I say in every end of episode, just as immortal Ricky Rackman once said, keep your foot in the gutter and your fist in the air. Stay metal, stay true. Hell yeah.